Hello everyone, welcome back. We're back with more of Master Detective Archive's Rain Code. Last time we started the game and things escalated pretty quickly with everybody but our main character meeting a very gruesome death. And since he's the only survivor, he was automatically suspected of being the killer. Especially since there was nobody else on the train besides those 6 people, so... And that was the end of the prologue, or chapter 0. So... let's see what happens from here on. Let's begin.
Where am I?
What do you think of my awesome powers? This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
You don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome! You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe. Check this out! Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Materializes mysteries?
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth. Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
This maze is the mystery?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. That's why we were able to come here in the first place. Anyway. Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
What happens when we beat it?
In every case, there's a hidden truth. And we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth. So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're 2 sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too. Killers in real-world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Yep, looks like you're finally getting it. Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Hold on. I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from the murder on the Amaterasu Express.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if we keep going, the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
Sheesh, this is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on details.
Of course I am!
Okay, I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the Mystery Labyrinth. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds.
What? Okay.
That'll make all your worries disappear.
I guess.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything now!
Yuma, I think you should go along with her idea to just take baby steps on this.
Relax, relax. I'll tell you in due time. Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Oopsie.
Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys, and they're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth.
So, where do I find them?
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you'd get them during the investigation. You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case. For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward. It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place. There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Here's your solution key.
Yay. New key, a map of the train. Route map, route of the Amaterasu Express. Operation log. According to the log, the train did not stop once after departure.
So this is a solution key. But why did it come out of your mouth?
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
Okay.
You put thought into this?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
Alright, I'll do my best. The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving. Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board. Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed there were no other passengers on the train.
Testimonies of 2 detectives. Aphex and Poochie's fortes prove there were no other passengers besides 6 people inside the train car.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch in the first car's infirmary. I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window, I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's chest.
Knife and corpse. The knife stuck in Zilch's chest.
The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Not really. There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp.
Zilch's corpse. Zilch's corpse discovered in car 1. It was burnt to a crisp.
I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Melamie's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
Melamie's corpse discovered in car 2. It was burnt to a crisp, but the face is still barely recognizable.
That reminds me, something was off about car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a strange shaking.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
And there was a blackout right after, although it only lasted a moment.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No, when we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout. There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
I wonder if that's a clue.
Blackout and shaking. There was a blackout and a shaking when the train car entered the tunnel. There was another shaking when the train exited the tunnel.
And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first two cars.
Poochie's corpse discovered in car 3. It was burnt to a crisp, but the face is just barely recognizable.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating. And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right? What do you think about that?
The backup control system status was operating. Did the main control system fail?
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam. Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories.
Zange's corpse discovered in car 4. The entire body has been burnt to a crisp. Photography image. Zange's Forte created this recorded image. It was saved in the cell phone found on his corpse.
Next and last is the fifth car. Come on, try to remember it.
The body we found in the fifth car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was. But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex. We also discovered a stab wound to the chest.
Aphex's corpse. The burnt corpse thought to belong to Aphex had what appeared to be a stab wound in its chest.
Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the fifth car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
Distorted plate. The plate identifying Car 5 was burnt and distorted in an unusual manner.
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the fifth car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
Bloodstains on interior lock. The infirmary in Car 5 was locked from the inside. There was a small amount of blood spattered on the interior lock.
Uh-huh. So, I guess that does it for our review of the case?
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station. According to the Peacekeepers' reports, they all burned to death. But that part seems off to me.
Peacekeeper death report. The victims all burned to death according to the Peacekeepers report.
And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Coffee in the dining car. There was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
Oh gosh, now what?
What a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Well, that's something we'll have to learn as we go.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
A solution key is a manifestation of clues related to a case. You can acquire or update one by investigating the case and moving the story along.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Acquired solution keys can be viewed in the notebook menu. Try checking one out if a mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve. There's bound to be some useful information.
Shinigami's Tutorial Corner!
Labyrinth skills are abilities that can help you clear mystery labyrinths. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you get when your detective rank increases.
Hey Master, do you need a power-up?
Labyrinth skills can be checked and acquired in the abilities section of the notebook menu.
Set whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory cost. So pay attention to how much you have left.
Time to head off in search of the truth. Let's solve this thing.
Will things really turn out fine?
Alright, in we go.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth. It sure looks creepy. Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
Okay.
You're... what?
How to write this down?
There are places in the mystery labyrinth where the path just goes on and on. You can't move on until the scene plays out, so keep following the path until it does. Can I look at the menu first? How do I bring up the menu? Here we go. Solution keys.
You definitely want to remember
In solution
this.
keys, you can review the info of acquired solution keys. Which, yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I just kind of want to clear them all out.
Come on, pay attention.
In abilities, you can check master status as well as acquire and set labyrinth skills.
You better not be skimming
Instead,
over
she can
this.
check Master's detective rank, detective points, and the effect of skills when they're set.
Hey, Master, do you need a power-up?
In skills, Labyrinth skills can be acquired by picking a skill mass you want and spending SP.
Set whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate Labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory cost. So pay attention to how much you have left. Vitality increases stamina by 100. And equip this skill? Yeah, sure. Why not? Might as well. Alright, let's see. Stand by me and reasoning deathmatch sequences shorten the assist ability's recovery time. Midsummer Night Feed 1. In Shinigami puzzle sequences, remove one solution key. Shinigami will barf up. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and get both of these. Hey Dragoon, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Alright, let's see what these that I unlocked are. Repel Revelation. In reasoning deathmatch sequences, reduce the number of colored words in the mystery phantom statements, making it easier to identify what to repel. I'm good, just chilling. That's good. Glad to hear it. Let's see. What's this? Endless Summer. During Shinigami puzzle sequences, slow down the rotation speed of Shinigami's barrel. I think I'll just get Vitality 2 this time. Until I know for sure what these other game modes are. Keymeister 1. Well, like I said, I'll unlock these as I go through the game so that I know. Once I know the. Once I know how the different game modes work. Well, you do get a strength and evasion stat, so. A death god contracted to haunt Yuma, only visible to Yuma. Shinigami is constantly floating and bobbing along at his side. Though cheerful and chatty, this death god's sense of morality is quite far removed from that of humans. Shinigami's true form. Her personality is no different than when she's in her spirit form, so she continues to enjoy teasing Yuma. She can open a path to the Mystery Labyrinth, which is the manifestation of mysteries from the real world. She has many special abilities inside the Master Labyrinth that can aid Yuma in solving it. He was found dead and burnt beyond recognition in the hallway in Car 5. There was also a stab wound in the chest of the corpse. He was found dead and burnt to a crisp in room 402. Swank Catsonel, a member of the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers. He loves money almost as much as he loves eating. He laughs at the misfortunes of others and abuses his authority to get his way. Condescending and prideful, he's merciless towards those who defy him. Amaterasu Peacekeepers, a department of Amaterasu Corporation. They serve as a sort of police force within Kanai Ward. Solution key. Obtained while investigating cases. It is materialized from the clues of a case and capable of destroying mysteries within the Mystery Labyrinth. Mystery Labyrinth. The labyrinth created by materializing the mysteries of the real world. The truth behind a case is hidden deep inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Solving it will reveal that truth. Let's go ahead and save before we continue. Okay, we're still on chapter 0, really. Which, that makes sense. Alright, let's go.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a Q.
Q? Is that a monster living in the Mystery Labyrinth?
They're not exactly monsters. Q are part of the Mystery Labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries. Q have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths. But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
What is that?
Oh dear.
What the? There are monsters here!
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that Qs make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
If the Peacekeepers are tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit.
Huh?
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime. So you're the culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
Master, he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do I do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am!
Okay. Excuse me, Miss Gothy McNod Lulu, are you trying to seduce me? Maybe? Welcome to stream, Ashi. How you doing?
A sword?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom! Let's do this!
Whoa, slow down! How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still. The more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy.
Yeah, we get it.
You'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that, so you'd better be super careful. Come on, pay attention!
Traps and obstacles lie in wait inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Make a mistake while facing them and Master's stamina will decrease.
You're dead?
It's game over when the stamina runs out, so be careful as you uncover the truth. Alright, let's see how this works. Reasoning deathmatch.
I'll tell you.
During the Reasoning Deathmatch, or RDM, a Mystery Phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case.
Dodge.
Getting hit by a statement means taking damage, so move up, down, left, and right to avoid it. Track it carefully and dodge.
Come on, pay attention.
If you dodge a statement at the very last second, it becomes a daring dodge. The more daring dodges you make, the bigger the bonus you'll get later. So give it a shot if you got the guts.
Don't you forget.
The bonus for successful daring dodges is based on the max amount you can dodge in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get.
Don't let any shady statements
Inflammable statements give you a chance to counterattack. Statements might contain a contradiction. Slash through it with the Solution Blade and fight back against phantoms. To expose a contradiction, you gotta pick the right solution key. The key is already set in the Solution Blade this time, so find the contradictory inflammable statement and slash it.
Slash those suspicious statements!
If you slash a statement containing a contradiction with the right solution key, you'll destroy it and damage the Mystery Phantom.
Oh.
Picking the wrong solution key or missing the timing means taking damage. Just some friendly advice from yours truly. Alright, let's see here. Coffee in the dining car.
No need to draw this out.
Oh, okay. Now I see how it works. Oh, dang. I'm gonna have to learn the timing better. Okay, I'm about to figure this out. Okay. Oh shoot, that was the one I was supposed to counter.
What do I do?
He's treating me like I'm the culprit. What should I do?
Master!
You have to prove you're not Master. Look for a clue in the solution keys. Or something that proves I'm not the culprit. Alright, let me try that again.
You're the culprit behind this case. You murdered 5 bastard detectives. That's the only explanation! Everyone else is dead! You're the only one who could have done the crime!
I'll slash through this mystery. No! There's no way I could have done it! I wasn't conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use! Your deduction is wrong!
Testimonies to 2 detectives and thoughtography image. Looks like there are more solution keys to choose from. The number of keys will change between RDMs. Use the correct key and slash through the contradictions in the inflammable statement. Okay, Y for the window. Okay.
You better not be skimming
I already
over
mentioned this, but attacking with the wrong solution key means taking damage, so be careful! Okay, hang on a minute. Aphex... Let's see, testimonies of 2 detectives. Aphex and Pucci's Fortes proved there were no other passengers besides the 6 people inside the train car. An image that was saved on a cell phone via Zange's Forte. It clearly shows Yuma drinking from a coffee cup. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at what he says first before I pick one, so let's just back out of this for now.
Ridiculous! You're the culprit! You knew it was drugged. That's how you avoided being knocked out! The other detectives were drugged! And you went around killing them all! You're busted! You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it!
Okay.
Master?
You really drink the coffee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it was drugged and I wasn't pretending to drink it. So we need the okay, so we need the thoughtography image.
The whole time? Ridiculous! You're the culprit! You knew it was drugged. That's how you avoided being knocked out. The other detectives were drugged. And you went around killing them all. You're busted. You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it.
This is the truth.
Zange's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
Really? That's it? That was quick. I mean, yeah, he's basically a tutorial boss, but still.
Did I defeat it?
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the Peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the Peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here. I understand now that the mystery labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the mystery labyrinth. The progress you've made in the mystery labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master.
Somehow it's probably not just him that was, though.
No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
Great!
You're kidding, right?
I don't know.
Right?
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? Do you have any guesses?
Don't change the subject.
If the drinks were
Okay,
drugs
fine.
in the
I guess
dining
we'll worry
car,
about later.
The culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
Gee, thanks.
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
Okay, I'll be right back. I just need to go refill my water. Okay, I'm back. So let's continue.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Okay. Excuse me? Okay.
Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look. I used the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is the culprit one of the 6 on the train?
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes. Which is it?
There's only one truth.
Questions relating to the case are asked in different forms inside the mystery labyrinth. Choose the correct answers and take me to the truth. Okay, let me talk to her real quick.
Then,
Was the culprit among the 6 people or not?
Master,
Pick the door you think is right. Time to see if your deductions are up to snuff, Master. I guess I better take a look at the solution keys real quick. A map of the Amaterasu Express. It appears to be in a 5-car formation. First and last cars control the train, while the ones in between are passenger cars. Each car has... Well, that's not going to tell you what I need to know. It's the operation log. Testimonies to... He fixed his life detection and prove there were no other passengers aside from the 6 on the Amaterasu Express. The train car experienced shaking and a blackout. I think I'll go ahead and save again before I try anything. Okay, let's see here. Is the culprit one of the 6 on the train? Let's see how this works first.
so you think the culprit is not one of the 6 on the train, right?
The culprit is not one of the 6 on the train is your choice? Yeah, because I don't really have any evidence otherwise, so... I have suspicions, but... So, let's see if I'm right.
Right here!
What? That was the wrong... Dang it, that was the wrong one. Okay, fine.
What are you doing? How many times are you gonna pick the wrong answer?
What do you mean? I only picked it one time.
I'm for a do-over.
Fine.
Fine.
Alright. I guess I thought with no real evidence that... Alright, fine, let's go. It's obviously this one.
So, you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
I mean, like I said, fine. So I messed up already, whatever.
Right here. Okay, let's go.
Alright, so I know what it looks like when I get the wrong and right answer now, at least.
Can I go through now?
What? You got it right? Radical, Master!
You're making fun of me, aren't you? The other one is wrong, so this is obviously the right answer.
Oh, okay. Gotta fight him again.
Again? Why? I thought this one was the right answer.
It's trying to bury the truth again! Go get him, Master!
Testimonies to 2 detectives and map.
Your
Okay.
deduction is wrong. Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
An
You
accomplice?
two committed the crime. In that case, it all fits.
Okay, wait a minute. Apex and Puchis Fortes proved there were no other passengers besides the 6 people inside the train car. A map of the train, it shows the train was comprised of 5 cars.
Even if you couldn't do it alone, it was possible with an accomplice. You created an alibi for yourself. Drinking the coffee and knocking yourself out.
Okay, seriously.
Right.
There was an accomplice. A murder could happen even while the culprit slept. Was there really someone else?
An accomplice. And there was someone else on the train besides the 6 of us. Okay, so... Apex and Puchis Fortes proved there were no other passengers besides the 6 people inside the train. Okay, it must be this one then.
He's wrong. Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
This is the truth!
Two master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong!
Yes, they
Your
were
reasoning is
accomplices, but they
completely
both died,
off.
so... I don't know. Oh wait, except... I'm not sure about... Anyway, Peacekeeper Death Report and Operation Log. Okay, let me read those. Peacekeeper Death Report. The victims all burned to death according to the Peacekeeper's report. Operation Log. According to the log, the train did not stop once. It is extremely unlikely that someone boarded the train while it was in motion. Okay, we'll keep this one for now.
What does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked. The game came aboard after that.
Wait a minute. According to the log, the train did not stop. Okay, so it's this one I need.
So what if the windows don't open? While everyone doubt, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Oh, dang, it's
Together,
too late.
you committed the crime. This way, there's no contradiction. Now admit you had an accomplice already.
Hey,
The problem is whether or not an accomplice boarded the train later, right?
If
For someone to board the train, it would have had to stop somewhere.
What good does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those two checked. Came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was in doubt, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
slash through this mystery. Backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A Mystery Labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it. In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Everyone was dead, so how did the culprit pull it off?
Say,
This time, yours truly is gonna help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely Mystery Labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help. And why did you pick that one? Let's see what she says.
come on.
I'm still thinking here. Don't choose yet.
Oh. Oh.
Uh,
I guess I'll think about the opposite door. Oh, alright.
Oh, I got it! Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me!
I'm not so sure about that.
Hey, wait!
better? Is this... Oh,
The
this
culprit
was the
just
right one.
played dead.
But... Oh gosh. Okay, fine.
Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now.
Well, yeah.
And that's no fun at all.
That's your logic. Okay.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me. I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Alright, let's go, I guess.
So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
Uh-huh.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just plain dead.
Gee, you think?
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't dead. Let's turn back.
That was the answer I wanted to pick in the first place!
You
Gosh,
changed
dang
your
it.
mind already?
Ugh.
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
I mean, at least the first time it was my mistake. Ugh.
By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth. But I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
Great.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers and, in turn, new mystery labyrinths. Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
And again, that was the path I want to take to begin with, so...
the answer. Now get to it.
Okay, that's all she's gonna say. Alright.
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
The Mystery Labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off themselves. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
What's going on here?
Okay.
This is the heart of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate! Come on, concentrate! Concentrate!
Who was the last person to die during this incident? The culprit.
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right! Because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work!
Plus, the other 2 choices would have been more ridiculous.
Come on, let's try again!
Who set fire to the dead culprit?
Of course, the person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned himself. Come on, let's try again!
Who was the last person to be burned to death?
This way. We're gonna crash.
Okay, it wasn't. Let's see. Then the other 2 choices are Zilch.
Come on, let's try again!
Okay. Well, I definitely don't think it was Zilch, so it must have been Zonge.
This way. We're gonna crash.
Are you kidding me? How? I thought so. Oh shoot! No, it. Okay. Okay, fine. It was Zilch, and I think I understand how it makes sense.
One who burned the other 4, then set themselves on fire.
Does-
Is Zilch.
That means he locked himself in that room.
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet.
Yeah, that's true.
If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could
Then
be Detective
Bayfax
Four
had a
Eyes.
stab wound also.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses. Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
The door!
That kind of sucks, because I kind of already liked Zilch. Oh well.
Whoa!
Anyway.
It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at the goal.
Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought.
Yeah, I feel like there's still something else we should be needing to figure out here. Because, yeah, we figured out who the killer is, but there's still some things that are a little weird that I feel aren't solved.
What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
It does? You think so?
Ah! What's going on?
Conclusion: Zilch killed the other four, then set fire to
conclusion?
himself.
Is this the truth behind the case?
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
Conclusion: Zilch killed the other 4 and then set fire to himself. I'll demolish it, but I don't think that's right.
So it was fake! It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail!
You said it just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't let your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Mystery phantoms sometimes throw out noise. These will obstruct your vision and get in the way. So use Master Solution Blade to cut them down.
Are you gonna remember?
The more noise
this?
destroyed, the bigger the bonus you'll get later. So when it pops up in front of you, be aggressive and attack.
Okay, so we just push A to do that.
Sure
Alright.
hope you got all that down.
The bonus for destroying noise is based on the max amount you destroy in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get.
Knife and course and Malami's.
The culprit!
Let's see. The knife stuck in Zilch's chest. It was deeply embedded and could certainly have caused a fatal wound. Malami's corpse discovered in car 2. It was burned to a crisp, but the face is still barely recognizable. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this one for now.
Must be Zilch! Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation. If you think about it, It's an easy case to solve. 4 murders, 1 suicide. That's the truth behind the case.
It feels like we're getting to the heart of the case, but something about this whole thing is bugging me.
Yeah.
Yeah, something was off when we found Zilch's body. Okay, hang on. Okay, so it has to be... Yeah, it has to be the knife. Okay. Now I just gotta figure out which...
Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Oh shoot, wrong one.
What's with that knife? Does it somehow disprove Zilch's involvement? After killing everybody, he stabbed himself with a knife, then set himself on fire? Really?
That's right.
Yeah, that can't be right. Which means the solution key should go with that statement. Okay, so I got the wrong statement. Got it.
Zilch. The reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
This is the truth. No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
Bloodstains on interior lock, coffee and dining
Was the
room.
knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. He stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
The infirmary in car 5 was locked from the inside. There was small amount of blood. It's better. Surrender anyone. I'll keep this one, but let me read through the...
So he stabbed himself with a knife because there was no other way to knock himself out?
That's true.
No, he wouldn't have had to go through all that just to pass out. Yeah,
Was
no,
the
I need to
knife
figure out
stuck
which
in the body? Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
I'll slash through this mystery. If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different. To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that. If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death. I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So, you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible. But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
This is all for you, Master! Ready, Master?
Wait!
Okay.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth. This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Oh, great.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Crime scene recreation. Alright. Let's go look around.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
Bloodless blanket. A burnt blanket that was placed over the corpse. There's no blood on it.
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me. Hey,
There should be new info inside. This won't hold out for too long. Hurry up and investigate.
Yeah, I was trying to investigate the cushion.
Huh? This cushion? Was it always there?
Does it have a thing in it?
Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
Cushion with hole. A cushion found next to a bed. It has a hole in it as if it was punctured by something sharp. Crime scene recreated.
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal. So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master!
Oh, Shinigami puzzle, okay.
We're gonna expose the truth together!
The Shinigami puzzle is one of my secret techniques to uncover the hidden truth.
What?
The truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel containing yours truly.
Ready?
Read the question, then knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake and the time limit will be reduced.
Correct answer somewhere
If you can
inside
knock
your
the
head,
letters out in
Master.
the right order, I'll be imbued with the power of truth and unleash a special move that'll open up the path.
Master!
By the way, if you feed me the solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever hint comes to mind. Grab the key and bring it to my mouth.
Don't you forget.
But there are some solution keys you can't get hints from. If I eat one of those, the time limit will be reduced.
Alright, let's see here. Detective Zilch's death was actually a... let's see, how do I... so I push the X button. Where's E? There we go.
That's right.
And the D was down here.
That's right.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
Okay. Make sure there's not something else I'm supposed to do first. Oh, okay, that's the mine car I came in. Red herring. Zilch's death was just a red herring to hide the truth.
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back!
Alright.
What's wrong?
too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
What's convenient?
See? Super easy.
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have pee or something?
Your lifespan.
Oh, great!
My lifespan? Again?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction and have taken the play dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
What
Solution
proves the
keys are
culprit
important to
played
solving
dead?
Mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
Solution keys can be used to break through mysteries in the way.
We are gonna expose
Select the
truth
solution key that answers the question in front of you. Get it right and the mystery will disappear.
What proves the culprit played dead? Well, I assume it's this one. When Yuma saw Zilch through the window, it looked like Zilch had a knife in his chest. However, that was just a red herring. The knife was actually stabbed into the cushion hidden under the blanket. Burnt blanket that was found placed over the corpse in the bed of Car 1's infirmary. There were indications that the corpse was stabbed with a knife, but there was no blood on the blanket at all. A cushion found next to the bed in the infirmary in Car 1. There is a hole in the center of one side of the cushion that makes it look like it was punctured by something sharp. Solution blade. A solution that can directly affect the mystery labyrinth. A solution key can be set onto it. Q. A materialization of a mystery and building block of the mystery labyrinth. Possesses no intelligence. Mystery Phantom. An entity trying to conceal the facts of the case formed from Qs. Based on the appearance and personality of someone from the real world, it takes on a villainous form befitting the mystery labyrinth. As it is not an actual person, it cannot be injured. Solution key
keys
selection.
are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too. We are gonna expose the truth together.
Oh, I can't save now. Okay. What proves the culprit played dead? Okay, Zilch's corpse. Let's go to car. No. It must be this one. I would think.
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Well, maybe later. We opened the Play Dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the Mystery Labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right? What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Whoa!
Master, you better concentrate!
Was what Yuma saw through the window actually Zilch? I'm gonna say no. Okay, I guess it was. Alright, fine. I'll get the hang of this eventually.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
Was the burned corpse in car 1 actually Zilch? If I'm right. Okay.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
But whose is the question. Zilch swapped places with the corpse in the infirmary. Well, obviously before. I would think.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smoke screen to swap out the corpse.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
Spot selection.
What place is suspicious?
Use the on-screen cursor to select the spot that answers the question.
Better search every
You can pick the
nook and
spots where the icon changes.
cranny. Master doesn't make mistakes.
Picking the wrong spot means taking damage, so don't screw it up.
Right?
Where was the burnt corpse? Where was the burnt swapped out corpse hidden? Okay. Yeah, Twitch made this harder to report someone. Because I'm not sure, because I have to actually type something in. And I'm not sure what I'm supposed to type. Forget it, I'll just go and ban it. How do I get rid of this thing? Forget it. Let's see. Let me see if I can save real quick. No, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and finish this up then. Let's see. What is... I was looking at this thing, but I can't... No, couldn't have been the window. Well... Alright. I'm gonna go and give this a shot.
Here. That's it! The bird corpse was hidden right there. Hey!
Okay, did I get it right?
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not done yet! Hurry! Let's speed it up!
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it! He had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access, which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
But we saw 4 other bodies.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No. If I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so. By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That corpse? Well,
Can I save yet? Okay, I can. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a short break here. So if there's anything you need to do, now would be a good time. And I'll be back as soon as I can. So, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. So let's continue, and maybe I'll stop doing so bad at this.
Again?
I won't let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
I will not!
Just go along with it, Yuma. You don't have to... You don't have to seriously do it, just play along.
Master, I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not need assist after all, Master.
By using assist, your partner inside the Mystery Labyrinth will help out.
This could be the clincher.
When a partner's assist is activated, a Mystery Phantom statement won't inflict any damage, so use it to take a closer look at what they're saying.
Okay. Pachi's corpse, FX corpse, and Zonke's corpse. Alright, hang on. Burnt to crisp, the face is still barely recognizable. The face is burned beyond recognition. Okay, I feel like it's probably gonna be this one, but let me read this
You
thing.
pass. Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
There was no corpse to replace anyway.
Master!
Master, the corpse was switched out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the culprit must have prepared a body for that purpose.
I won't let you pass. Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible.
Wait a minute. Zonke's corpse, discovering card 4. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think it is this one.
Possible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Oh shoot, that wasn't the one I meant to use. Dang it. That wasn't the one I meant to attack.
Zach's corpse is carried in back.
Yeah, like I said, that wasn't the one I meant to. Yeah, that wasn't the one I meant to use it on.
Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
This is the truth.
there's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Apex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Apex's.
Damn it! How could someone like you find the truth? Truth!
Okay, I guess that's it.
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Hopefully.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The Mystery Labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Apex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green.
I guess.
I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Zilch?
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed. So, leave me alone!
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Yeah.
You said the body in the 1st car's infirmary wasn't me, but Apex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How was the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right. If he slipped past us, when did that happen?
That is a good question. Don't suppose any of the... Oh well, I'll worry about it a bit. Where'd he go?
Where did he run off to?
When moving the body from... Oh my gosh.
Another mystery that
Okay.
needs to be solved.
When moving the body from car 1 to car 5, the culprit... Another mystery that needs to be solved. When moving the body from car 1 to car 5, the culprit... Well, yeah, I don't think he moved the train. But I don't know how he could have. What do I just keep going?
If he'd gone outside the train instead of through it, he could have passed us.
No, that's impossible. 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 Impossible.
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom, kill him until there's only a sorry slab of flesh left!
Blackout and shaking and cushion with
If
hole.
they didn't pass through the train, you think the corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation. Even if you could get out,
Yeah, okay.
a body could not get in.
Okay, I know what to do. Even if a corpse was carried from outside the train, we still don't know how it could have been done.
Well,
We're not gonna figure out how the corpse was transported just yet. First, let's find a contradiction. We're getting closer to the truth, bit by bit. Look to the solution keys for a contradiction.
If they didn't pass through the train, you think the corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
this is the truth.
No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid! So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying?
Distorted plate, bloodless blanket, and backup controls.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Blackout was just a...
The
What?
shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible.
Wait a minute, let me look the distorted plate, backup control system. The backup control system status is operating as possible. Some kind of malfunction caused the main control system to fail. I think it's probably
To
this one.
include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
Could such a carefully calculated crime really all be a coincidence?
No.
It's no coincidence. The culprit planned all of it.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact. The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Okay, so there's only one thing. Okay.
No,
so I'm gonna have to. I thought there was more than
Forget
one.
the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Ah, dang it,
Shaking
it's
was the
late.
tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
No.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Slash through this mystery. No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Hey, he ran away. A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom.
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him. You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom, kill that mystery phantom.
Hey!
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? In that case,
Oh! Okay, nice save.
I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
The main control system was lost when
So
Car
this
1
is the question
was...
we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing, the blackout, the train shaking. Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing. But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout... I don't get it.
Hey Luna, how's this game so far? Been thinking of checking it out. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. And welcome to the stream, Hearts. How you doing tonight?
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake.
But I am at a point that's probably a major spoiler for the first case, so if you want to back out, or lurk or whatever, I'll understand. Just post-work decompressing. Sounds good.
It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
Yeah, so I thought we're going to do that again.
Try to solve it, lickety
Alright, the main control system was lost when car 1 was... Oh my goodness. Those are some powerful twin tails, yep. Okay. Dang it, I'm on a time limit. Blackout and shaking back control
Twirling, twirling, twirling.
what am I supposed to do with this again? Dang it. Oh, right.
Maybe something happened when the train when it shook?
The train was... Is there an S? No, there's not an S. The main control system was lost when car 1 was...
You only have 30 seconds left! Hurry up, Master!
Car 1 was... Gosh dang it, I don't know! Fine, I'll... Fine, I'll just... Yeah, I got no idea what this word is. Well, it's the last checkpoint. I want to restart from my last save. Well, okay, we'll find out.
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have?
The failed main control system. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never so I don't think he broke this.
Then why did the main control... But you're unsure exactly... I knew it! Anything blocking you in...
Okay, it has 7 letters.
This is the question we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's well as his mentor, the main control... Oh yeah! There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing. But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... Oh, wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout... I don't get it.
That's right. The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused that to happen. Whatever it was, it caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a bot...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? Then it's time to combine our power. Let's go, Master! Like...
So it has 7 letters.
Let's
Is there a
work
D?
together
Okay,
as
let's
a
try the
team.
D.
Nice!
Okay, it starts with a D. D. Let's try the E.
Go, go, go!
Okay, is there an R? Yes. Okay, it's not the R. D. Okay, T. Is there an O? D.
That's not it!
Dang it. D. Is there a C? D. Oh, okay, I see.
Go, go, go! Nice!
Well, that was pretty clever.
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's keep going for now.
Alright, so the first train car.
Master, I don't really get it. What do you mean the first car was cut off?
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right?
Oh, right, and
Did it
that
just shake?
main control room was in the first car.
What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on. At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Oh, another one. Okay.
There it is again! It's bigger than ever!
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm going to suffocate.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
Well, then don't pull the. Then let go. Then loosen up on the chain a bit.
Again?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get used to it. The body was transported
We
along
need
with
to
the
resolve
entire.
mystery at hand.
Given that the first car was cut off, so that the body could be moved.
Body was transported along with the entire.
Right. I think I see what happened.
Body was transported.
Seems like you got it. Let's do this. Lay it all out, Master.
Alright. Let's see what letters we have this time. Tire.
Let out. Go, go, go. Ta-da!
Okay, where's an R? There we go.
Nice.
I feel like these word puzzles had to be difficult to translate. to where it would still make sense.
That's right! He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
Ooh, got another form now.
The first car is at the front of the train. Apex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think. How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars? If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout? Blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right after leaving it. The first time was when the train car was disconnected. But what about the second? Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when Car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity!
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat him!
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing! Because they're all wrong from the very beginning!
Red herring, route map, and story
So it
plate.
shook twice near the tunnel. What of it? You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
Route map. Oh! Route map of the Montaros Express, the train tracks. Hang on, man. Let me get a better look at it. Route map of the Montaros Express. The train passed through a long tunnel prior to arrival. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I think I get it now. The effects of the fire caused the identifying. Effects of the fire. Distorted. Yeah, you really can't tell. I still feel like it's the route map though.
That's true.
As long as it's running along the same track, Car 1 and Car 5 can't be swapped.
For now,
Let's look over the info and the solution keys one more time. Maybe there's something you overlooked.
So it shook twice near the tunnel. What of it? You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate Car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
Oh, dang it, I did it too late.
That's true.
For now.
So it shook twice near the tunnel. What of it? You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate Car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
Oh, come on. Man,
That's
why is
true.
it going so fast? All of a sudden.
So it shook twice near the tunnel. What of it? You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate Car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
There we go.
No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars. The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by Car 1 separating. After that, the separated Car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where Car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then Car 1 can function on its own! Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up!
No! That's crazy!
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the fifth car. In other words, it becomes the sixth car, but that doesn't exist.
What?
So, you're telling me you found Aphex's corpse in the non-existent sixth car?
What is he ta- Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us.
But yeah, there's not a sixth car. There were still only 5. What is he talking about?
I will prove it to you.
Oh, we're doing this again. Okay.
Look out!
Okay, from the start, the Amaterasu Express was a...
Run!
So weird to me seeing this art style in moving 3D models. Yeah, it's definitely different. 6? No. Well, then there are 5.
That's not it.
What the fudge? 4? Oh, okay. The Sergeant Montaros Express is a 4-car train. Okay. Whatever you say. But yeah, it is definitely different. You're right. To see this art style in 3D. I like it though. It looks nice.
Maybe the Amaterasu
Bang,
Express
zoom,
doesn't
straight
have
to the moon.
What if there were only 4 cars to begin with? If that's the case, then to me, Car 1 could be made to look like Car 5.
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead...
Well, I gotta go meet up with the buy of some of my hockey cards. Okay. Good luck, Dragoon. Let us know how it goes.
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't
okay.
open. So, it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars.
Oh. Okay.
There was another Car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So the Car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the Peacekeepers, the Car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, and all the Peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Or you can assume that the
I'm doing
Peacekeepers
good, thanks. How are you?
themselves were the ones who prepared the other Car 1.
I did try to friend you.
If there was another Car 1, then there would be something that sets it apart from the original Car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new car 1?
Probably already saw it, but I made a clip earlier. Yeah, I'll watch it after the stream. I actually tried to watch it on my phone, but it wasn't working for some reason. So yeah, I'll check it out after the stream.
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window. And that's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right?
And yeah, I posted I don't know if you saw it, but I posted a paragraph of my story just because just to see what you thought of it. Anyway, so I'll trap
Zilch!
All right, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit.
Alright. Looks like we're nearing the end of this.
That was a
Maybe.
pretty solid deduction. Very impressive. A me for seeing your potential.
Yep.
It's so strange. It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
I guess that's...
Time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Yeah, that's the network. We'll have to work out another time.
Everything feels different here.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, making the first car look like the fifth was a really big trick to pull off. I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Why are you so sure of that?
Okay, I want to see if I can save real quick before I continue. Okay, I can. Alright, let's do this. Dang, that's a big castle.
What is this?
Looks like a fort to me.
Okay, or a fort.
With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
You can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave!
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
It's boom kill time!
Wait a minute! Oh, great. Gotta get through all these somehow, I guess. Oh, okay. Okay. That's... God Shinigami. Alright.
Shinigami's tutorial corner!
To overcome the last stand of a phantom, tear through all obstacles with the mega-sized god, Great Onset Destroyer V.
Okay.
Let's do this, Master!
Blast away the gigantic iron balls released from a phantom's fortress with a corresponding kick.
No one can
When an obstacle closes in and the screen slows down, press the button to attack.
What?
Missing the input timing means failure and taking damage, so be careful.
I won't let you have the truth.
I see.
Destroying huge walls when they suddenly appear with a corresponding tackle. Destroy.
Racket to
Again, when the screen slows down. Okay, that's the Y button. Press the button to attack.
bleh.
And again, missing the timing means failure. Try not to take damage.
Go away! Give up and scram!
I see.
Jump to avoid the thorns that suddenly appear from the ground.
Easy peasy.
When the screen slows down, press the jump button to jump.
Watch out.
Be careful here too, because mistiming it means failure and taking damage. And that's the B button. Okay.
Your deduction is wrong! Go away! Don't come near me! Don't come any closer! Stop it! Switching the first and fifth cards is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie. There's no evidence they ever swapped.
Destroy the wall with the solution key.
Yo, check, check.
There are obstacles that even God, me, can't destroy without a solution key.
Come on, hurry up.
Open up the solution key window, pick a key that contradicts the Phantom statement, and boom slash it with Master Solution Blade.
Use the solution key to smash
Okay,
the monster.
there's no evidence they ever swapped. Oh, the distorted plate? The distorted plate, probably.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
No! There are traces of a swap! The warped plate from Car 5!
The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Here I go.
That's nonsense! I burned the plate to disguise it? No! I didn't do that! Stop it! Stop! Go away! Get away from me! Get away! Get away! It just happened to be easily burned! But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was. So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Destroy the fortress of the solution
Looks
key.
like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
Let's see. Knife and course, bloodstain. The infirmary and car 5 is on. I think it's this one.
There is proof! The bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in Car 5!
The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
What?
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in Car 1, I cut my finger on the glass.
Oh, right.
When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the inner lock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in Car 1, was found in Car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick.
This is the truth of the case!
I'm not done yet!
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If Car 1 became Car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the fifth car. But the culprit wasn't there!
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car. Probably someplace safe.
Spot selection. Where was Zilch hiding? Train door, main control A, restroom, infirmary connecting door. Where was Zilch hiding? Well, definitely not there, I wouldn't think. I don't think it would have been the restroom either. Control A, restroom. I think it's one of these two. I'm gonna guess the main control room.
Here. The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while Car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember him looking in there and there was some part of the room he couldn't see.
No, it's not me! I'm not the culprit!
Great detective work! I call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all of your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
Deduction denouement. Ah, so this is like the... Okay. Okay.
Expose this crime.
The deduction denouement is where the truth is made clear by thinking through all the deductions up until that point. Place the correct piece in the corresponding deduction gap to reveal the truth.
This could be the clincher.
Locked pieces can be opened by solving mysteries, so keep it up, up, up!
There's only one truth.
Once every gap is filled with a piece, the finale revealing all mysteries will be unveiled. Everything has been leading to this moment.
Alright, so this is like the... Yeah, this is just like the, gosh dang it, what's it called? Danganronpa, dang it, I can't remember what it's called. Well, just made $40. Oh, okay. Cool. I think you know what I'm talking about if you played Danganronpa. Anyway, let me see here. Where did Yuma rush to? Okay, let me look through these first. Amaterasu Express ticket. Only 5 minutes till departure. Leaving the lost and found. Where did Yuma rush to? Okay, let me see here. Nope, not that. Knife and could no. Fire extinguisher. Alright. Okay, Master Detective's gathering car 2. What was used to put the detectives to sleep? Okay, let me see here. Do I have that unlocked yet? Fixed body, no. Okay, I don't have that locked yet, so I'll have to come back to this one. Carries a fixed body to the infirmary. What was used to break the window? Okay. So that would be this. Alright. Okay, let me go back to this page now. What was used to put the detectives to sleep? Let me see here. Knockout drug. Here we go. Detectives are put to sleep with drugs. Yuma drinks the drugged coffee. Suddenly hit by drowsiness. Yuma heads to car 1 as the culprit watches. The master detectives drink. The culprit smirks. Carries Afek's body to the infirmary. Fire extinguisher set up to break the window. Locks the door from inside the infirmary. In bed with the burnt corpse. What was used as a red herring? Let me see. Blackout, no. Under the bed, no. Train detachment. Afex's body? Okay, nope. Alright, so that was wrong. Let's see. Attachment to car 1. Car number plate. Okay, so I'll have to come back to this one. Traversing the smoke-filled corridor. Culprit lying in bed in the burning infirmary. Fire extinguisher in the hallway is found. Breaks the glass of the fire extinguisher. First body found. Yuma frantically exits the room. Where was the culprit hiding? Okay, that is... I think it was this one. Yeah. Alright. The culprit heads to the main control room. What was the culprit doing in the main control room? Let's see. Blackout. Train detachment. Alright. Car 1 is detached. What happened when car 1 was detached? Okay, that would be this one, I believe. Yep, blackout. Alright. What did the culprit burn? What did the culprit burn? Fix his body. Yeah, probably that. Oh, nope. Okay. Alright, let me see. What? Attachment to car 1. Knife and cushion. Oh, the car number plate. Okay. What happened after exiting the tunnel? Attachment to car 1. Which body was found last? Okay, now that should be this one. Who is the culprit? Oh. What was used as a red herring? Okay, so it was this. Okay. Mystery unraveled. Alright, let's see how this works in this game.
Step right up, step right up! 5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
Okay, denouement. I'll see if I remember how to say that.
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanai Ward. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in Car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I bet the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
Oh, so you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones won't do much to a dead bird, but slander stings!
The culprit sent me off to Car 1 in order to find me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
That still bums me out, because I liked him. I liked Zilch.
Once I'd left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death. Setting all those master detectives on fire! On purpose! What a psycho!
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in Car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse! And here I thought chivalry was dead! What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
How does that make him a... Never mind.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, Car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing!
I caught a glimpse of Zilch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
Just like a magic trick! Switching places under a veil of smoke!
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor.
He could have ended up dead from that stunt, though. So he was lucky that his plan worked the way he wanted.
Unlocked the room
That's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zoncha's body burnt to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
Must be why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of Car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time. They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there or was there not jiggling, I guess? Take a guess.
I don't know.
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the juggling?
First, Aphex's
She
corpse
really
was
wants
carried to the
an
corridor,
answer to that.
and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the Car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
And at this time, the culprit was riding in Car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize Car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached Car 4. Now behind Car 4, that car became Car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right?
Oxuna because she's a good luck charm. Aw, thanks, Dragoon.
Technology sure is convenient.
The culprit, riding in Car 1, attached it to the back of Car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse. Put the power.
After that, I mistook Car 1 for Car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in Car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize was actually Car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from Car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Using a dead body? Oh, this is a sparingly brilliant idea!
When the train arrived in Kanai Ward, it connected to a different, prearranged Car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
Peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
Good to know.
You mean pisses me off, right?
I don't know. Maybe both. Who knows?
During that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised Car 1. waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a kind of cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander!
It was you!
Is he seeing her too? Or just Yuma? Yeah, I guess probably both of them.
Truth I've uncovered.
Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true culprit? Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event! Here we go! It's my time to shine! Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case! Death to all deplorables! To the final mystery labyrinth!
Huh? We're back?
What are you talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The Peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh?
Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead!
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion! What a waste of time! Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here! You're so cute when you panic, so why head to enjoy the view for a bit?
Oh gosh.
Stop playing around! Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away! What? He's dead?
Looks like it's over.
Huh? What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed.
Oh.
But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
The source perishes? Don't tell me.
That's right, the true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail. You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits!
There's nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery, right?
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being dead.
In that case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah,
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
What? You think you can weasel your way out of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation.
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
That does it. You're under arrest. Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either. Take him away.
Oh, wait! Hold on just a second! Hey, excuse me. Do you have a minute?
You.
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting. We both have to follow orders from the higher-ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension. Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
Let's go.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Who is he?
Beats me?
Alright, I think this is where I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for tonight. So hope you all enjoyed it, or at least see if I can. Can I save here? Yes, I can. Alright, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. As always, you can follow my YouTube channel, link below to see my past streams, as well as my Twitter to be notified when I go live or for other announcements. And I should be back tomorrow night for more of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. As for this game, yeah, I'm really starting to enjoy it now. This is a really fun game so far. So, definitely looking forward to playing more. But yeah, so if you'll stick around, we'll be dropping a raid. Let's see who we're gonna raid tonight. We'll go ahead and raid Mr. Shion Petra 92, who's playing Soulstone Survivors. So I hope you'll stick around for that. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night and take care, everyone. Bye.